Yo, we back, yo. Welcome me to Pod,
Ooh.
episode 10. We back on with segment number 2. I want to ask the fellas, the trade deadline is coming up in February. There's a couple names floating around the air, and I just want to touch on some of them. So I'm gonna ask the fellas. I'm gonna throw out some names. You tell me their best trade destinations. It could either be a new team or it could be the team they're still on. You can tell me their best situations they could possibly be in. So, first name, trade deadline. Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram, what is the best fit for Brandon Ingram? Because Brandon Ingram's asking for the max. He's asking for the max, so there's only a few teams that can give it to him. And I don't think he was going to want to go to those teams. What team you think would be best fit for Brandon Ingram's talents?
You want the truth?
I'm going to ask Darryl first.
So you want the truth? Stay where the fuck you at.
And you honest?
Stay where you at.
Okay.
Stay where you at. Brandon Ingram was supposed to be the next Kevin Durant. And I'm not letting that go.
I'm not letting that go.
He was developing and growing. And where did that get us?
Yo, his player comp in the draft night was KD. I was like, oh.
Not a comparison. He's not KD.
Never
KD is Hezzy Bull.
He was never
Bang.
KD. He was never KD.
I mean, he be doing that, but at the midi.
He was never KD.
He do that at
Very
half
good
court.
player.
Straight up.
But if I'm him, and I get it, he probably wants to bag, but if we're talking about what's going to benefit his career, I say stay where you at, young bro.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm gonna piggyback on that because I agree only for the simple fact of very similar to Trae Young and DeJounte. Why you bringing another nigga that do the same shit as me and expecting that shit to work? Like, that don't make sense. So like you bring in a CJ McCollum who's in the same spots as me. So now I gotta find other ways to get buckets. Oh cool, I'll add to my bag. But now you got Zion up top, so I can't even get point forward.
Yeah.
What can I do here, bro? So I ain't even mad at him in New Orleans. Truthfully, nigga doing what he can, bro. So I'm agree with you.
Stay in New Orleans?
Yeah, stay there.
See, the thing about the New Orleans things, it fits. It's my favorite destination for him. They got like 3 young bucks and like 3 bucket getters. That's the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
The way they were supposed to dress it up is you're supposed to have a true point guard. Like they had Lonzo Ball, he's supposed to stay there. You need
Before you continue, who's the 3 bucket getters in New Orleans that you got?
CJ, Zion, and Brandon.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know who I thought you were gonna put in there?
Who?
DeJounte
Oh,
Murray.
fuck.
I was about to say, D.
So,
Okay.
I think DeJounte is supposed to play the role of like the point guard, and they need like a defensive center. I think that's supposed to be the makeup of the team, but it's just everybody's been injured and it's always been all over the place. If I would take Brandon anywhere else, if I would take him to the East Coast, it would probably be the Bucks replace Middleton. I think he could do the same thing that Middleton does, but like within the flow. Middleton is valid too.
Yeah.
Middleton valid.
Yeah.
But if I'll take him to the West, it will be Golden State. He could replace Wiggins and perform that KD role. As far as just
KD
like
role.
that KD role. So pretty much Golden State, they all over the place with their motion offense. But when you get that switch, or whenever you want to exactly. When Curry's running all over the place, when you got these screens being set, you get mismatches sometimes. So you need that isolation scorer that Wiggins is supposed to play, but he doesn't really do that well that Brandon can do.
Yeah.
So I
That's
think
a
that's
good Wiggins play better defense.
for sure.
I mean, Brandon Ingram's defense is underrated. I like
Let's not say it like
But
that.
I like the Golden State destination. Replacing him with Andrew Wiggins. I like Brandon Ingram in that role a lot. The Milwaukee Bucks. When you first said it, I was like, yo, that might be a cool move. But then I said that he does a lot of the same things Middleton do. Both are injury. Like I'm not gonna say Chris Middleton is injury prone, but he did suffer a major injury.
Facts.
Brandon Ingram is injury prone.
Can you play today?
Who?
Middleton.
Yeah, because he's just coming back from they trying to like, but he's injury prone. Brandon Ingram been injury prone, so it's basically like replacing Middleton with the same person. If I had to choose somewhere for Brandon Ingram to play, I'm talking about a team he could possibly help. I'm not putting money together right now. Golden State. I was thinking Golden State. If you replace Wiggins with Brandon Ingram, you might lose a little bit of what Andrew Wiggins gives you on the defensive side, but you gain a bucket. You gain a bucket with Brandon Ingram. That's what Curry needs next to what they're trying to develop Kuminga to be and Curry. And you put Brandon Ingram there, you got three.
Absolutely, because you can't be all jump shots. You know,
It can't be.
You can't be. You got the 2015 championship that happened with Kyrie and Kevin Love getting injured and stuff like that. Cool, but 2017 and 2018, they wasn't all jump shots. It was mid range. It was to the rack. It was defense. It wasn't just 3-point shots.
I like that trade destination. But let me move on to the next name. Jimmy Butler.
Got you.
Hit me.
Oh.
I'm gonna start it off. Jimmy's asking for $100 million. People was taking it out of proportion on Twitter, saying he wants the max. He wants 4 years, being 35. Jimmy's only asking for 2 more years, $100 million. Pat Riley going against the grain. He ain't do shit for Jimmy Butler since he got there, and Pat Riley doesn't want to give him the money. To me, the best destination for Jimmy Butler would be either Dallas or to stay in Miami. Jimmy's not going to go anywhere that's contending with the money he's asking for. He's not going anywhere that's contending unless it's a sign and trade. I feel like Dallas would be a perfect situation for him with Luka, with Kyrie, and Clay there. Find a way to put Jimmy in there. It'll work out perfectly. A lot of people said Phoenix. Phoenix would be great, but Miami would have to take back Bradley Beal. Miami not doing that. Just give Jimmy $100 million.
Facts.
But to me, perfect destination for Jimmy, stay in Miami. $100 million.
I gotta go.
Pat Riley gotta pay it.
I gotta go on. And this one is not specifically on X's and O's. I was thinking about X's and O's, but it's more so about the grittiness, no pun intended, but also the fact that he is a vet and he likes to play with dogs.
Facts.
Memphis.
Facts.
I can see him pairing up with Ja, going there with Triple J. Get Desmond Bain the fuck out of there. Whoever else the fuck out of there.
Get some size on him.
Right.
Get some size.
Get the draft picks and finish your career with some dogs, bro. Like, why not?
Jimmy in Memphis?
I can see
That's
that.
a beautiful fit. I'm not gonna lie. That's a nice fit.
I like the fit. Would Jimmy want to go to Memphis? I don't think he would. But
He would've
the fit would be amazing.
Why not? Jimmy's a journeyman. Jimmy listens to country music.
Nah,
Yo,
listen,
facts, he
nah,
right.
nah, but Jimmy got 2 kids already. Jimmy got 2 kids.
He a husband? So
Yeah. He ain't no husband.
You're right. So
but Jimmy got 2 kids. He trying to like maintain this stable life for his kids now. He got Big Face Coffee. He put it in Miami.
Right.
He building businesses. He don't want to go to Memphis. But Memphis would be the a perfect fit for Jimmy Butler.
So why not return to the Twin Mountains and partner him with Ant-Man?
In Minnesota?
I like that. I like that shit.
Both of Michael Jordan's kids?
It's a fact. His illegitimate
Man.
children.
Imagine that. Anthony Edwards and Jimmy Butler on the same team.
Well, that's a nice fit. But yeah, that's a nice fit.
I like their pairing. I'm gonna say that their pairing would be dope. Anthony Edwards, Jimmy.
That's what I'm saying. That might be a little.
I don't think they'll
butt heads.
I don't think they'll butt heads because the things Jimmy asks for from a player, Anthony Edwards gives you in his sleep. Nigga, just go out there and play hard to your talent.
It's not like spot wise. Like they'll have to figure that out on the floor. Like have similar scoring spots, areas. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so they'd have to figure that out.
I think.
48 minutes is up.
Yeah, I think. To me, Jimmy would just let Anthony Edwards do him. Just give me the ball, probably 2 minutes left in the game, and I'll be good. But
that might be the problem, man.
I mean, it depends. If Ant got 40, like look.
I would love to see Jimmy back with Joel Embiid. Get Paul George out there. You got Tyrese Maxey. Let that young buck, flourish for his 20 points. But that's Joel Embiid. See, the thing about it is, this was funny as hell, and I think this was very telling. Pat Bev was on his podcast. He was talking about when he first came to Philly, he did some drill called the 17s or some shit like that. You heard about it?
Yes.
And then he said, the shit was very telling. He said they did it. Joel Embiid, like, the staff members were amazed that Joel Embiid got through it, and they was like clapping for it, some shit like that. And they was giving credit to Pat Bev for having Joel Embiid accomplish something that he never did before. So from what I'm hearing, I'm assuming it's just like some conditioning drill, from what it sounds like.
Yeah.
But Joel Embiid, from what we know, is like he's somebody who doesn't condition as well as often. So I think Jimmy Butler's presence is going to change that around. I think that was something that was good that Pat Bev provided for Joel Embiid, but they got rid of it. And we seen when Jimmy Butler was there prior how good Joel Embiid, like his spirit was more alive. I think he need that type of energy.
He loved He loved Jimmy Butler. He loved that pairing. Like, before Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler was his favorite teammate ever, and he loved it. He almost cried when Jimmy left.
And we looked at when they played Toronto. When they played Toronto, they barely had any scoring. But Tyrese Maxey, there you could get something. It was.
So you're saying Tyrese, Joel, and Jimmy?
Correct.
And then get Paul George the fuck out of here.
Paul George out of here. And I think that's a more legitimate pairing, you know?
Yeah.
I got you. I hear it.
Oh yeah, yo. And
enough about Jimmy. Though,
yo,
man.
next name, Zach LaVine, man.
This is good.
Zach LaVine. You know, Chicago been shopping him. There was attaching the first round pick to his name during the summer, and teams was scared off. Look, that's crazy. You was attaching in this day and age. You was attaching a first round pick to him for a team to take him, and there was this day and age. A first round pick means a lot, and teams were scared off by Zach LaVine. But he's been playing better. There's teams now that can use him. Which teams do you think can use Zach LaVine?
I think of Denver, that they need some scoring. They need somebody that like not even like a 3-2-1 score. Yeah, he could do that too, but not every. It's getting too methodical. With alright, Joker's bringing the ball up. Ooh, we got Jamal Murray in the corner. We got Michael. Like it's too methodical right now. If you bring a dude like Zach LaVine, you can spice it up. Let's switch up our play style a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let's attack the rim a lot more.
That's what they do with Westbrook. That's how they change it up with Westbrook right now.
Alright, it's true. But it's super true. But Zach LaVine a little bit younger.
Yeah,
I mean, so he might do it more.
Denver's living straight off of Jokic's dominance right now. Like, it ain't about great shooting, it ain't about great rebounding, it ain't about great defense. They living off Jokic's dominance. And I think Zach LaVine will be perfect for the Denver Nuggets. That's the team I was going to choose for Zach LaVine. Let's be honest. Like, teams like Denver has to trade for their stars. They don't have the luxury of finding their stars through free agency where teams want to just sign with the Denver Nuggets, where teams just want to sign with the Minnesota Timberwolves. They don't have that luxury. So they have to trade for their stars. A star like Zach LaVine being available, Denver should be on top of that like white on rice.
Thanks.
Go get Zach LaVine, a 3-level scorer that can give you more than Jamal Murray has been giving you this season here. Because since the injury to Jamal Murray, he's taking a step back. And that's not maybe
no shade.
No shade, but you know when you have a major injury like that,
It takes some time.
it takes some time to come back. They need Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine needs Denver. I feel like that's the perfect fit for him.
They definitely need a shooting guard for sure. What you got, D? Because I was thinking Atlanta.
I was actually thinking Miami.
Miami. That's a good fit. Miami, yeah, for sure.
Why you say Miami?
His face says it all.
That works actually too. Get Jimmy out of there, get Zach LaVine. Now you got
First
something.
of all, Tyler borderline 25 a game. You ain't
Exactly.
getting away with that. Don't get in the certified all-star this year. Don't get away with that.
You think 25 don't mean nothing though?
Tyler was the all-star this year.
That 25 don't mean nothing.
What you mean don't mean
If
that?
you get
You think Zach LaVine's 25 though?
no, listen. I'm saying if you got he's Tyler Hero's getting 25, but if you bring Zach on, that 25 might go down. But now you got something else there, and now you're making a bigger noise than just Tyler Hero getting 25.
No.
I love how you entertained it.
No, I was thinking about it. Because he was saying some shit. But then I'm like, nah, it can't work. They need a point guard. If anybody don't get it, they need a point
You
guard.
don't need no damn point guard.
Who, Miami?
Nah.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you this. I feel like Miami hasn't had a certified point guard, like a point guard to get bam easy buckets. I swear to God, since D-Wade, I haven't seen somebody throw a proper alley oops to Bam.
Well, I'm gonna go to Dragic.
No, he's not a true point. He's a scoring point. I have never seen Bam with a true point.
And D Wade wasn't a true point.
But that's what I'm saying. That was the closest I got to a connect alley oop to Bam Adebayo, a high flyer. Like I've never seen Bam with a true point. I want to see it, especially with Tyler Hero emerging as a true scorer. I need to see them with a true point. Somebody get them to their spots. Like Bam can't be your best playmaker.
They need a bench.
A bench. They need a bench. But Bam can't be your best playmaker. If Bam's your best playmaker, we in trouble.
Facts.
We in trouble. Because who's gonna get him baskets?
Right.
But and Bam can't go ISO to get his baskets. That's all he's been doing. And in order for Bam to get his baskets, he has to go ISO. And that's not a recipe for success.
Yeah.
He needs a point guard. Just like we said, AD might need players like Trey, or Vic needs players like Trey or like LaMelo Ball. Bam needs one of those players too. And they ain't gonna get it from that Zach LaVine.
Zach LaVine ain't gonna do it.
Zach LaVine is this type of nigga in my player. 40 points, 3 rebounds, 0 assists.
Zach LaVine one of those guys that go nutty,
No assists for me. Fuck that.
Man. Why would I kick you the rock and you ain't gonna do nothing with it?
Type shit.
Who in the shot can really do something with it?
Giddy.
No.
Also, Kobe White not bad though.
Kobe White nice. Kobe
Kobe White nice.
But now he ain't got nobody to pass it to over there.
That's
Let's
what
be
I'm
real.
saying. Like,
Now, and we ain't gonna disrespect Zach LaVine like he ain't a 25 a game guy. He's one of those guys. But for what he brings to the table, Miami don't need it at this point.
I think Zach is gonna be a good player throughout his career, but he might not, no disrespect to Zach, but I don't think he will win a championship.
He might have peaked already.
Yeah,
He might
so
have peaked.
I would like to just see him if Trae Young stays in Atlanta. I would like to see him and Trae Young let them run the floor.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
Think of his
Threes.
counterparts though. Think about his counterparts right now.
so you think Zach LaVine's career, he's going down to DeMar DeRozan?
Bro,
type shit.
think about
What
his
you mean DeMar
counterparts.
DeRozan?
Shit, DeMar.
That's not bad.
Yeah, what you mean his game is going down to DeMar DeRozan?
Not down. Like, he's going in that direction.
Right.
DeMar better than Zach LaVine.
Right. He had a better career.
He better than Zach LaVine now.
Type shit.
And then and DeMar's career, he's been 20 a game for like 15. I swear to God, he's been like 15 years.
There's some 19.9s in there.
I mean,
That's not the knock on DeMar, but DeMar, we love you here. Let's keep the main thing.
Yeah, the main thing.
That's Debo right there. We gotta shut up.
Debo nice, guys. Yo, next name. This was a surprise. Ben Simmons.
That's my guy.
I like Ben. I like Ben, but I'm not defending Ben anymore.
Yeah, I stopped defending Ben. I got a whole YouTube channel.
Yo,
defending Ben.
Yo, Twitter cooked me for defending Ben Simmons, man, and I'm done. I'm done taking shots. I can't tolerate no more.
Ben. No, see the thing about Ben is like we right, but we're not gonna be right until he's on the right team.
Right.
He's on Brooklyn doing Brooklyn shit, and we defending a nigga on Brooklyn.
Give me a team Ben could do that in.
He need to be on Golden State.
Ooh, that's a good team.
He could play the Draymond role. He could be.
So Draymond's still there?
Yeah,
Off the bench, he have to come off the bench.
Andre Iguodala did it.
Yeah.
Andre Iguodala and Draymond played the same exact role, and they was good together.
OD, the same role. Same role.
They need that second defender, that big ass defender like Andre Iguodala was. So
I think he'll love playing there because I feel like the things he's scared to do, Golden State does well.
Not even the way his mind works, the way he knows basketball, the way he was taught basketball is move the shit around like how Golden State plays. He don't play this. Let me go ISO. Let me show you this whack ass left three. He not trying to do that.
And that's what I mean. Like the things he do well, which is like he does driving kicks. He does the he pass offs. He pass offs.
That's why I love Ben so much.
Ben would be perfect in Golden State because he can be Ben Simmons.
And he had a stat. I'll say like 3 years ago that JJ Redick brought up on his podcast that he said that Ben Simmons was #1 in generating threes, and that's Golden State.
Yo, in Philly, you don't remember that? Yo, generating threes all game. That's what he do.
To the whiteys.
And I feel like Ben would be
Facts. The weird ass names over there.
two JJ. Two JJ.
Right.
Two JJs. I feel like Golden State would be perfect for him. That's one of the teams I had Ben Simmons in. Golden State, but I also had the Boston Celtics in there too.
Golden State got to go all out and get Ben Simmons.
They ain't going all out, but they could try to get Ben Simmons.
Get rid of Andrew Wiggins. Get rid of one more person that you don't want to get rid of and make it happen.
First off, they're not getting rid of nobody for Ben Simmons. It's either going to be a buyout market or second round picks for Ben Simmons because his market's down low.
That's good.
I mean, I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Facts.
I'll say Golden State.
Fuck it.
I'll say Golden State or the Boston Celtics. Ben Simmons, for what he does, will work perfect for both of those teams there because Boston just shoot threes. I feel like if there's anybody that can give them open threes, it will be Ben Simmons. Regardless if they have him at the center, regardless if they have him at the point,
That's a good one.
he's gonna
He can play like backup for Drew, right? In a sense.
For Drew, he could play backup for Porzingis for when they want him to run the small ball center where he could just run and dish out.
That would be spooky.
That would be dope, man. Imagine Ben running the center.
Ben Simmons is trash at the center.
And he is, but for Boston, since they got long guys, it could either be Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown in there with Ben Simmons. They defending that.
I like to see Ben Simmons on Phoenix.
That'd be dope too.
Put him on Phoenix and make everything make sense. Where that could be a thing too. Phoenix.
We almost seen it. We almost seen it when he went to Brooklyn with KD.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. I like that combination.
It was cool.
Kyrie and Ben.
It was cool. I wouldn't. I'll choose Golden State and Boston over Phoenix, but I like Phoenix in it.
Yeah, Phoenix is mid.
Yeah, I like Phoenix in it too.
I want you to know this isn't my heel turn, but I'm afraid I'm gonna have to go and be a Spur.
How's it going?
Look.
I'm thinking about that, but Ben Simmons on the Spurs. Hold up.
Him and Lundy?
Wait, hold up.
I'm a Spurs fan, by the way.
Wait, hold up.
And shout out to Greg Pop. Get back soon.
With those shooters they got there?
You pretty much got Jeremy Shohan is like a poor
Jeremy Shohan?
Yeah, he's a poor man's Ben Simmons.
He's been like that too.
Yeah,
They got a couple shooters in their Castle. They got them in Basel.
See, the thing
So
with
they
Ben
just-
Simmons,
And remember, CP's down there.
I just want Ben Simmons to play, bro. I don't care what team.
I want him to be nice again.
I want him on the right team.
Yeah, me too.
I don't want him on no shitty team. Because they're gonna swear he's not whack. If they're gonna swear he's whack, he's actually really nice. He's fun to watch.
He is fun to watch, but Ben, he's the weirdest he's one of the weirdest NBA players I've ever seen in my life. Like, and mental issue plays a big part of it.
He don't got no mental issues. He's trying to get that money. He trying to get that money.
He was smelling weed.
You see,
He ain't got no damn nigga lying.
So that's highway robbery.
I'm about to start doing this shit.
Highway robbery.
I'm calling out tomorrow. Fuck this bullshit.
Yo, D Wilder, hold on. D, you putting that stigma on Ben Simmons?
He don't got no.
And he was lucky.
He lying.
So wait. So this is aside from the back injuries and all that, right?
That shit fake too.
Oh,
He took it too far.
He took it
too far.
Bro.
I ain't gonna say that man faked his back injury.
Bro, fuck out of here. That's what I'm
Those
saying.
niggas named
Yo.
Kardashians. Niggas named
This
Kardashians.
nigga's D.
So did Devin Booker.
Bro, he could.
D said Ben Simmons faked his mental illness
I agree.
for the bag.
Baggy.
For the baggy.
They try to play it. They say he can't hoop.
Yeah, they say he can't. No, but he's showing he can't hoop. Like, why you can't? Why you don't hit up? Why you don't go to the rally?
They ain't no one from Australia, bro.
Why you?
We passed it on
And that's what makes him the weirdest NBA player because you 6'10". Boy, if you don't take it up somebody's chest.
No, but he be doing that, I swear.
I swear he be doing it.
Yeah,
yo,
but
Niggas
yo,
say
doing
you play soft. You don't play soft.
Doing it
Nigga,
one
you
time a
big, bro.
game, my nigga. I need that more.
Yeah, he needs
When
to.
you see Ben Simmons doing it, you like,
Damn.
Like, yo, you can't do that again. I swear to God, you can do it the next play.
Right.
The next play again.
Yeah, they get out. I promise they'll get out your way back.
I swear to God.
I thought Ben was gonna be a richer man's Boris Diaw, bro. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? Way more playmaker
He
than
could.
Ben.
He could.
But he boosted him
On steroids. He could be Boris Diaw on steroids.
Word.
Whatever, bro.
And that's not bad. Boris Diaw on steroids is that.
It could be a better name that we can use than Boris Diaw.
Drake.
This definitely better than
Draymond,
yours,
yeah.
but it's that tree.
Boris
It's
Diaw
that
was
tree.
nice though. It's that tree though.
I don't know because Boris is a better shooter than Dre. So
Type shit.
I
But
mean,
it's the
he
same
was an
architecture
okay
shit.
shooter.
who?
Boris Diaw.
He was a better better shooter than Draymond. Draymond
Oh,
is.
of course.
Draymond.
But Draymond's not in that shooter category. Like,
Fuck, I got 4 rings, nigga. I don't care about none of that
let
shit.
me throw out one more name before we end this part of it. Trae Young. Trae Young, with the emergence of Jalen Johnson, they shopping him. Atlanta been playing better ball, but Atlanta's not getting fooled by it. They're gonna, if they want value for Trae, man, go out and shop him. Go on and shop him. I'm not saying get rid of him. Go on and shop him and see what you can get in the open market.
Nah.
I'm gonna start off with D.
Nah, don't do it. Keep Trae Young there. This is probably the only few players out this list that we have that I would say keep Trae Young there. Trae Young he's gonna finish 18. He's gonna do like 15 to 20 years in Atlanta. He's gonna make his money there. They're gonna attract a lot of attention. They're gonna get the money and all of that. But they probably would never win. They might win one, maybe within these recent years when it's an open market. But I can see just Trae Young having a smooth year, like smooth career, just 15 to 20 years in Atlanta, just making money.
I don't think he'll spend 15, 20 in there. I think I don't think what's happening in Atlanta is his fault.
It's not his fault.
It's not his fault, but I don't think he'll last 15, 20 years there. I don't think he's one of those marksman guys in the franchise where they're going to build statues for him or do stuff like that in Atlanta. I feel like the best team for me to put Trae Young in, the Spurs. Go out there, go to an organization that's worried about winning. You can't hold the Spurs for this part of it here where they just rebuilding, because it's one of the few times we've seen the Spurs actually rebuilding.
Mm-hmm.
But
They can make that trade.
they doing well right now with the players they got, with the Devin Castle, Devin Vassell. They got Castle in there. They got Victor Wembanyama. They got Kelvin Johnson. They got a couple names in there that they coming up. Trae Young being there, assisting to Victor Wembanyama.
No, his pass is real.
That's must see
That is
TV.
must-see, yeah.
That's must see TV.
Wemby's gonna find. Trae's gonna find Wemby.
I'm getting sick as
If the Spurs can find a way to get LaMelo Ball or Trae Young in there with Victor Wembanyama, must see TV
Facts.
all day, 82 games.
I got a very controversial place he could go, and it can still keep the rivalry alive. They got to get some more pieces to make him a contender. But what if he ended up in Brooklyn
Shit, with some pieces.
with some pieces?
Shit. Brooklyn.
And he can still troll.
Damn.
That
That'll be some shit.
That'll be the highlight event.
That'll be some shit.
The child in me would love that.
Yeah.
But niggas is grown
That'll be
now.
some shit.
And I wanted to say something too also with Trae Young.
That'll be a little wild.
I hear you with him staying in Atlanta for 15, 20 years. But if he did not learn anything from this Atlanta organization, Atlanta is one of them organizations that don't love you, bro. Look at Dominique. Look what Dominique had to do just to get loved in Atlanta, bro. Like, bro, don't do it, Trey. I see him going on either Orlando, like I said, pairing him with Paolo, for sure.
Nice. That's nice.
That's dynamic.
Trey can go anywhere.
Truthfully.
Yo, man, fuck. He ready to go anywhere. You just plug him in.
Cause I want the name like 5 teams. He right, bro. He can go
On
anywhere.
the
Truthfully. I want to see him with the Lakers too. Blow up that whole shit. Him, AD, like we was talking about.
AD would look nice.
Blow it up,
Shit.
huh? So
That should be the players Lakers should have been all in.
All of these niggas out there.
Lakers should have been all in on Trae Young.
In what?
getting LeBron out
Austin
of
Reeves is cool.
crazy.
Oh,
Trae
Trae
Young,
Young.
come on now. Come on.
Let's trade LeBron for Trae Young.
But yo, all jokes aside, Lakers should have been all in on Trae Young. That's a great squad. Orlando would be dope.
That would be so scrappy.
Orlando would be dope.
Oh, that would be so scrappy.
Orlando would be
You
dope.
can't leave Orlando without a few marks in there.
I'm gonna put Orlando up there second. I'm gonna put the Spurs as number 1 for Trae Young, but I'm not mad at that Orlando one. I ain't gonna lie.
That fits.
I just don't want Wemby to be lit, so that's why I don't got the Spurs. You
Wait.
niggas know I'm hating. I'm hating. It's cool.
They're gonna make Wemby lit. They're not gonna just have him trying to
Nah.
do this shit throughout his career by himself. They're gonna give him somebody.
And point guards they dreaming to play with him.
I think Chris Paul is. I think this is just like a tester, but they're gonna figure out the architect that fits best with.
Yo, Chris Paul said it too. I want to go to a team where I can play and I want to throw lobs to him. Like it's like a playground. Like yo, I just want to throw it at him. Like I want to see if I could just throw it up in the air. He
That
was
is
kid.
crazy, bro.
But yo, and Trey Young, I wanted him in Miami as well. I need Bam to get easy buckets.
Yeah, him and Ben works.
I wanted Trey Young. I wanted Tyler Hero to get easy buckets. Trey Young, I wanted him in Miami. Honestly, like a lot of people wanted Dame. I wanted Dame as well. He was going to be my number one choice over Donovan Mitchell. But if Miami could have found a way to get Trey in there,
Trey will be the better fit than both of those names.
I would love Trey in there. I would love Trey. He got a defensive. He's a defensive liability, but I love Trey for what he brings on the offensive side. You can't get that from a lot of players in the league.
He's. I think I said this when I like his first year, second year. I think he might finish top 2, top 3 in assists.
Who?
Trey Young.
Hell yeah.
Depending on how long he plays.
No question.
Let's mark that right now.
He's
Trey
already
Young.
up there.
Yeah, he's gonna finish one is crazy, but like two or three in assists.
He's already up there, truthfully.
Depending on how long his career is,
He could hit one.
He's gonna.
I think he might be the closest one that could hit one.
He's at
To hit one is crazy.
I think him and Luka gonna be up there soon. And I don't know if they'll
Joker's gonna be up there.
Joker too.
Yeah, but he won't hit one.
I don't think.